Hello, friends! I am Perez Hilton, and one of the things that makes me the happiest in the world is to go see a live experience, whether that be a musical, a play, or a concert. I've seen some great shows recently. The last one was Taylor Swift at the Pasadena Rose Bowl, and that was amazing. And tonight, I just got home from an equally amazing, phenomenal show. Spectacular. I went to go see Pink in her beautiful Trauma World Tour. Sold out, 2 sold out nights in Los Angeles. I've seen Pink in concert many times, and this show is Pink at her most pink. Pink at her peak. Pink at her most comfortable and confident and charming and just inspiring in every which way. You may know some things about Pink, or you may think you know some things about Pink. Yes, she does the aerial tricks. Well, what I love about this tour is she's doing whatever the hell she wants to do. She's heard the feedback, both negative and positive, and she's still doing whatever the hell she wants to do. Oh, Pink does too much acrobatics, too much stuff in the air. Well, guess what? This tour has the most aerial work she's ever done. She even does a ballad on a bed flying above the crowd. The stage, the production was phenomenal. What's so thrilling about this tour, too, and it felt different from the last one, is that, a few things were different from this one to the last one. This one, there really weren't medleys. The last tour had a lot of medleys, and I liked that there weren't medleys. I'm usually not a huge fan of medleys because I want each song to be a moment. I want each one to be an experience. And that's how they put on this show. Like, it was so well thought out, everything. The segments, the production was phenomenal. The lighting, I mean, the stage was shaped like a big heart. And it had ramps, and the stage itself was lit. And she has the most tight band. You know, it's known that Pink sings live. She even sings 100% live when doing all her flips in the air. Well, her band is also fully live, which is rare, okay? In, I would say, most concerts these days, bands use a lot of tracks, a lot of pre-recorded music. But I think her band played 100% live, or if not 95% of it was live. And not only was it a traditional band, but they were such versatile musicians. She had people that could play violin, could play the upright bass. It was just so tight. And they used every ounce of that stage. It was heart-shaped, so she was here, she was there. It was almost in the round, too. And you felt like you were getting 2 shows because you got the full pop experience. It may have been, I don't know, she's in the past has worked with this guy named Baz, who's worked with Taylor Swift before, and I think he's worked with Katy Perry. So there was a super pop element to the show. But then also, which you don't get this with Taylor Swift or you don't get it with Katy Perry, there was a super rock element to it. Like, Pink isn't just a pop star, she's also a rock star, an authentic rock star, badass chick. And while people know that she does all the acrobatics, I don't know if people know that Pink also is a dancer. And like I mentioned earlier, this tour she does more acrobatics. This tour she also does more dancing. And I loved seeing that. Like, full on, full out. And she has so much goodwill and so many hits, like she couldn't even get to them all. And I love that she's not precious about her catalog or about what she's trying to promote. Meaning, and I'm only saying this because it was the most recent concert I saw, Taylor Swift did, I think, every single song off Reputation. Whereas Pink's set list was very balanced. I mean, she started off with the iconic Get the Party Started, which if you haven't seen, I posted that clip on this channel. I'll put a link below to watch that clip. You have to watch it. It is one of the best tour openings ever. She starts off hanging in a ceiling, in a chandelier, and then doing all these flips and dancing and moving set pieces and pyro. Not only was there pyro going off throughout the show, there was fire, there was everything. There was a catwalk that was moving, and at the end of the day, you could take it all away and you don't need any of that because Pink has one of the most phenomenal voices on this planet. And it has gotten better with age, which tells me she really works at it and takes care of her voice, and it is so appreciated because she's so good in concert. And it also just reminds me of the fact that she didn't even have her first headlining arena tour, or even not even an arena tour. She didn't even have her first headlining tour in America until 2012, was it? I'm guessing. I think it was 2012 or 2011, around that time. Up until then, she was just a support act. Like, I remember seeing her on tour with Justin Timberlake. I think it was in 2007. She opened for him on that tour. And the very first tour that Pink... Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, no. There we go. I wanted to do it outside because it looks different, and I haven't really done a video outside in the dark. Oops, I just woke up the dog. Anyways, and the very first tour that Pink did in America, you know, it's fascinating because internationally, people lived and loved Pink way more than they did in America. She was, and I think still is, the queen of Australia, like setting records and playing like literally dozens of concerts per tour in Australia alone. But in America, she was an unproven headliner, and the first tour wasn't that many shows. It was a limited number of arena shows, her first headlining show. Now it's a big old tour with a huge production, fully sold out, and an experience that I think should not be missed. I mean, she even brought her daughter out on stage. Like, the only critique, I don't really have a critique because, you know, every artist does it. I mean, it's a critique, it's an observation. Every artist does what they want to do differently. I mean, well, I would have liked a little bit more, maybe banter about some certain songs, or about messages, but she did that in the form of videos. Like, there was a video that was very moving and powerful about women. There was a video about her daughter, whereas Taylor Swift did that kind of messaging in monologue form live. And that resonated with me deeply. But I also loved the videos that Pink did. And then when she did have banter, it was really specific banter. Pink addressing people in the audience, like, oh, happy birthday, or I hear you, and I see you, and collecting gifts from fans. And what I love about her is that she's almost like Adele in that she's this big superstar, but she seems so grounded and down to earth. And it's been amazing to watch her journey. I mean, she's been around a long time. Okay, here's another critique. She's been around a long time. My other critique is she didn't do a single song off the first album. There were some hits. There was at least 2 hits off the first album. There was There You Go. There was Most Girls. There was another single as well off the first album. And then some other singles that I love. Like, that's good. Like, You in Your Hand is one of my all-time favorite Pink songs. She didn't do that one this time, but that's okay, because that means next tour, I better get one of those songs. Like, it's a great problem to have that you have so many hits and so many songs that people love that you can't get to them all. But it was such a crowd-pleasing It's one of the best concerts I've ever been to. And I love that she did one thing again that she did in the Funhouse tour, which was they have this, like, I love that Pink figured out her niche in the performance space, did something that nobody before her did. Like, nobody did these acrobatics in the pop world before Pink. And nobody will likely do it after her either. So during the Funhouse tour and this one, the Beautiful Trauma tour, there's this apparatus that may have been built just for her, which she gets in and she's literally able to fly and do cartwheels all over the floor of the arena. It's wild. I'm gonna post some mini snippets of that moment, or a snippet of that moment on my Instagram story. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please do. It's the Perez Hilton. That's where I'm going to put it. But also follow my other Instagram, my @Perez Hilton. And also, if you guys heard, I'm going on tour as well. Not like Pink, not singing, but I'm taking my podcast on the road, and I need your help to let me know what city we should go to. So vote. Go to pereztour.com, pereztour.com, and let me know what city I should take my podcast tour with Chris Booker to. And also, while you're here, follow my family YouTube channel, The Perez Hilton. And if you're not subscribed to me here, please subscribe. I make videos every single day, all kinds of videos, daily pop culture recaps, music reactions, celebrity interview, musical performances, and more. And then if you enjoyed this particular video, or you're just especially nice, hit the like button, leave a comment, and share. Thank you. I love Pink. I love my life. I'm so grateful I get to experience these amazing shows and live the life that I do. It makes all the extremely hard work worth it.